Hello everyone and welcome to Tech Lab. We are working on MySQL series and in the last few sessions we have created tables with different constraints. For example, we have created a table called customers where we have demonstrated how auto increment will work. Then we have created one more table where we have demonstrated how not null will work. Then we have created one more table where we have demonstrated how these default values can be assigned to the columns. In this session, we will discuss how we can implement the unique constraint to the table columns. If you can see this in this customers table data, there are duplicates everywhere in across all the columns except this ID. So A is repeated two times, B is repeated two times, and similarly age has been repeated several times and address has been repeated several times. But there may occur some scenarios where you may have to restrict the duplications. You may have to maintain the uniqueness. For example, you are creating a table for a sign up or registration page. So in that case, the users may have or the customers may have the same name multiple times, but they may not have the login ID everywhere same. So it should be unique. To demonstrate this, we have come up with a small DDL. As you can see here, this is a table name and here we have ID as integer where I want this ID to be unique. So let me copy this DDL and run it to create a table. So now I'm running the DDL and a table got created. Now let me try to select the table. So as you can see, there are no records. So let me insert a record, insert into customers unique table values 1, then A, then age is 25, then address is India, then salary is 25,000. Now, if I run this insert statement, it will work. So we can see the result from select query. As you can see, it is inserted. So now as I have added unique constraint to the ID column, I cannot give the same column again. If I can just try to insert this again, it is throwing error for, as you can see, duplicate entry 1 for key customers unique table dot ID column. So this way we can protect the columns from being duplicated. So as you can see, the other columns also I have given the same data, but it is not throwing error. It is throwing error only for this ID because I have added uniqueness. What if you want to add uniqueness to multiple ID columns? That is also possible. As you can see, the name of the table is customers unique to, and we have almost same columns as we have earlier. Only I have added one more login ID additional to the existing columns. If you can see, I have added one last constraint here. The, the syntax would be constraint, then name of the constraint, then the unique method, then we have to pass the what and all columns we have to make unique. So ID and login ID, these two columns we have to make unique. So let me copy this and create a table in the MySQL. Let me run this. As you can see, the table got created, also listed here. Let me run it. So there is no data. Let me copy the insert command from here. And so now I have one more additional column, login ID, which is a varchar, which I can just give login A. So now the constraint would be either I can have one multiple times duplicates, and also I can have the login ID duplicates, but I cannot have the composite key of making both of them 1 and login A together in as duplicate. So let me first insert this command. Okay, I think we have to change the name of the table. Table name I have forgot to change. So now let me run it. As you can see, the record got inserted. Let me try to select it. As you can see, it is selected. Now if I try to insert it again, it will throw error as duplicate key entry already available for this list of uniqueness. Now, only if I change the login ID, but if I don't change the just ID, it will also insert because the uniqueness is on two columns. If both of them are unique, then only it will throw the error. And also, if the column login ID is login itself and the ID is 2, then also it will insert. If I can show you the records, as you can see, it can take one one and login A together only once. It can take one with login B and two with login A. If I just insert this again, it will not allow me to insert because it is already present. So this way we can apply the uniqueness on multiple columns as well. So this way we can implement the unique constraint across the columns of the table. Oh, hope you like the video. If you like, please subscribe to our channel and please stay tuned for the coming sessions. Thank you.